Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, a happy Thursday to you all. It is good to be back after quite a long 72 hours of just like endless PhD work and PhD work and PhD work. So, we are back. We're going to be catching up a little bit on the releases that have dropped in the month of July. Happy July to you all. Hopefully, you are enjoying your summers, if you are in the summer season, of course. BABYMONSTER dropped new music. Did not know they were dropping new music. Admittedly, I don't follow BABYMONSTER all that closely, but you know what? They dropped a new MV. They dropped new music, so let's take a gander at it, shall we? Titled Forever. We didn't really go too in-depth with the debut EP, the self-titled debut EP. But I quite enjoyed listening to it. What was the one? Hold on, I have Spotify pulled up on the side so I can type it in a little bit. Like That, the B-side. Terrific song. Really thoroughly enjoyed it. In fact, I still do enjoy it on an occasional basis. It'll pop on the shuffle and I'll repeat it a couple times. And I think in terms of their discography so far, like that is my favorite BABYMONSTER song that they've done. But maybe that'll change with Forever. There's only one way to find out. So let's send it one time. Here we go. Righty-o. Apparently I have a package I need to go and pick up tomorrow. But that's besides the point. MV. I feel like I should know who the BABYMONSTER members are by this point, but I'm not confident in them, so I'm just gonna avoid labeling or like trying to name people as much as I can. I'll point out members that I like, what they're bringing to the table and stuff like that. So if that ends up happening and you want to help me identify who's who, then that would be greatly appreciated. But let's check out the new song. Here we go.
Alright, okay, alright, okay. BABYMONSTER. I got no worries on my mind.
Oh, we got a pretty punchy start, don't we? Okay.
So you can say goodbye. I'll fulfill my fantasy, and you can watch and see. 박수 내 쳐보지.
Whoa, hello.
They say she looking flawless. I know.
Oh, wait a second, hold on. This song might be cooking a little bit.
I'm dancing into moonlight.
And then into this quite kind of powerful sounding pre-chorus build. I want to see where this goes though. Whoa, hello, okay. You know what, I'm always on board for some synthy music. What is this reminding me of?
Okay, you know what it is.
Yep. There's the beat. Okay, so this is the beat I kind of more associate with BABYMONSTER, so having that kind of synthy, quite energetic poppy chorus, very nice refresher.
Get money! Rhythm touch 기분 짜릿짜릿 everybody get down. Rough up in it with the motor running. I'ma give you something better, put the money in the bag. I'm dancing in.
Talk about a rap verse. Like, there's changing the instrumental for the rap verse, and then they're changing it to this extent. Gosh, that sustained note at the end of the pre-chorus is so high. It has so much power behind it. And we get the second half of the chorus both times.
I can see the bright horizon. 세상이란 벽을 넘어서 nothing can stop me.
Melodic bridge that just kind of radiates like this? Yes.
With forever. forever, 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 ever, ever.
Are you gonna into the new key? Okay. I love a tricky little key change. There's a lot of small things in the song that I'm really liking. If they ever perform this live, that clapping section, immediate fan interaction. Plus points. And that's how they faded off at the end. It's got a terrific energy, doesn't it? Like, it's still got that hardness that I feel like BABYMONSTER established pretty early on in their careers. But it's also got the it's also got a kind of different style of brightness that I feel like their debut era didn't really like push all that front and center with. And that's really cool because now we're starting to see range from the BABYMONSTER members. We're starting to see not just like in terms of ability, but in terms of the sound that YG are giving them, we're starting to see range now. This isn't just like any ordinary hard dance heavy YG beat anymore. This feels like it's starting to go into a different direction. That's what I've been waiting for with really just any YG group at this point, because this feels like BABYMONSTER music now. Even last era with Sheesh wasn't exactly my cup of tea, but with like that and stuff like that, it's just like, okay, I'm starting to see some BABYMONSTER music now, and it's like this is what I asked for during Batter Up. Their sound signature starting to shine. I can start to feel it now, and just from that fact alone, this already gets double thumbs up from me. The song itself is actually quite nice to listen to. It's for people who've listened to a lot of BABYMONSTER. Admittedly, I only just listen to it whenever it pops up on Spotify Shuffle. I haven't really gone out of my way and listen to them apart from like that, really. But I can see myself coming back and listening to this, and it has traits of like, I guess, pre-established BABYMONSTER like hard sound, but it's also got that cutesy sound like I mentioned earlier. It's a little bit more brighter and a little bit more youthful elements with the kind of synth pop element, and it's the best of both worlds essentially. It's terrific. Go back to the beginning though. The song development is
Okay, alright, okay. BABYMONSTER. I got no worries on my mind. 난 멈추지 않아, so you can say goodbye.
This vocal top line is actually very misleading for me because I thought I had the song kind of figured out just on the first like opening intro and the instrumental that went behind it. But then the melody of the verse right at the beginning of the song starts on a note that I don't expect it to, and it doesn't take a melody that I expect the song to do. And I think that's really neat because at the end of the song, it all feels like just one package that's meant to go together. But right at the beginning, I don't get that. And that kind of hesitation, one, gets me more locked into the song because it tells me I need to focus on it. But also, it kind of gets my mind tingling a little bit, my musical mind tingling, thinking, oh, wait, how are they going to weave this back in? What fancy tricks are they going to try? And really, it's not that complicated of a formula they go with at the end.
I fulfill my fantasy, and you can watch and see. 박수 쳐보지.
That 50 string section, perfect. I wish we got more of it, honestly.
She's not like, don't like anybody. 여기저기자 난리 gonna 따라마봐 싸가지. Gotta go, so say la vie.
Getting the rap verse, or at least a part of a rap verse involved this early into the song, is definitely a focal moment because I feel like a lot of K-pop songs that we'll come across don't really have a rap section in the first verse. Usually, rap verses are kind of locked into the entirety of the second verse, which Forever does have technically. It does have a rap verse that takes up the entire bulk of the second verse. But we get a little bit of a sprinkle in the first verse as well. And especially for multis who kind of get used to kind of standard song procedure, so to speak, go a little bit out of the box like that, lock in. And I think the contrast it creates is really nice too, because you get that really kind of smooth vocal element, and then boom, kind of hard, aggressive, almost sassy rap section to pair together. Nice.
Dancing into moonlight,
And then immediately,
can't stop this feeling.
really just almost buttery smooth vocals to offset again. That high note, it's exactly the thing that the song needed to hold over the energy with the instrumental part being completely gone, but it also at the same time builds suspense into what's coming up next, and it's so effective at doing that. Lock in, and then energetic, it's nice and bright. And it's not the hardest chorus in the world. What it is, though, is it's got a really nice pace to it, and it's got a really natural bounce to it that really just makes you want to groove along to it. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much. Oof. Very good time. Very good times indeed. Where would I rank this in terms of the BABYMONSTER discography for me? Honestly, it'd probably go pretty high up there. I don't know if it'll dethrone Like That for me, just because I think Like That is a terrific song, but it's a lot of fun. And I'm glad that we're starting to see that diversity in the BABYMONSTER discography now. And we're going in multiple different directions. It's not just hard hitting, it's not that kind of low and smooth. We're going with the high and bright now. And really, I think it's perfect in time for the summer season, right? Because this dropped the 1st of January, I think. Yeah, the 1st of January. So it's been out for 3 days now. And July, I think most of us in the Northern Hemisphere are pretty much in summer break now. I think us in East Asia, we still have a couple more weeks of actual schoolwork left before proper summer break kicks in. But yeah, really cool. Bright, happy, boppy music in the summer. Formula written in stone, time and time again, tried and tested, and you can never go wrong with it. So I thoroughly enjoyed it. Hopefully you did as well. But thank you all for watching along with me again. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. One last request from me: say, let us work together as a community to bring a little bit of extra happiness back into the world, whether it be checking with your friends and family, holding the door open for somebody, or even picking up a piece of trash off the street. Just one small act of kindness to may brighten up someone else's day to day. And know that wherever you are in the world, should you ever be going through a tough time in your life, for whatever reason it may be, even though I'm just some guy on the internet who waffles about music in his free time, know that I will always be a friend, ally, and a shoulder to lean on whenever you need me. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.